Hey guys, Chris from Flow Brackets. Today we're working on a 991.1 Carrera and I'm going to show you how not to drill holes in your bar by using our stick-on only Plinth delete kit. Let's get into it. So the problem is this: when it comes to mounting number plates on a fresh bumper, be it repainted or a brand new car even, what the dealership does is they'll give you a mounting box that goes on, it lines up, they put 2 holes at the front. But what do you do if you don't want to drill holes? Well, what you can do is use our miniature Plinth delete kit. And what it does is it gives you 3 different mounting solutions. One is a stick on, and I'll show you the process and how it works. So this is our miniaturized Plinth. Now this does 2 things. One, you don't need to drill a hole because one of the options is tape only. The other problem it solves is if you have a small number plate, like for example, this is about 250 wide. As you can see, there's a lot of excess plastic. Ours is a lot smaller, so it hides behind the plate. When it comes to installation, there's 3 methods. The most popular is going to be our tape only solution. We give you primer and a tape and all the different methods to get it on securely. I'll show you how to do that. If you're going to track a lot, you can drill it only. You can choose to drill it from the front to give you a nice permanent fixing, or you can do an undermount. That's mounts on the bottom. You can screw it in with the bolts provided or nut set it in. It's entirely up to you. Or if you're doing some competition driving, you can tape it, drill the front and the bottom, do it all so it's nice and strong, and you can choose. I'll quickly go over the drilling method first. So let's just say you want a very secure mounting, you don't mind new holes. This is how you do it. So on the back, you'll see there's actually a bit of a locator. This wraps around the factory locator on the bottom. All you're going to do is line it up. It molds to the car exactly, pointing out where you need to put the holes. So how I would do it is grab myself a little Sharpie, color in the holes, be it the front ones or the bottom ones, and then take it off. You'll see a dot there. Get a tiny drill bit. This is about 3 mil. Put a little pilot hole first, followed by the screw, which you can put the part back on and screw it into the hole you made, be it the front or the bottom, followed by the bracket, which is the next step. Now let's talk about the stick-on only solution. So mounting is the same way. Locate the part to the car using the factory locator that goes there. You need to work out where to apply primer. Now the primer is a secret to it all. This is an adhesion promoter. It's going to enhance the bond between the 2 materials, being the paint and the tape. So what you got to do is locate the part in the car first, frame out the area with some masking tape so you can apply your primer, let it dry, and then your tape can go on. I'm going to fix this temporarily, so I'll just peel this back to show you a bit of the tape so I can tape it on just for a moment so I can mark out where I need to put masking. Now that I've masked out my area, I know where to apply the primer. To use it, all you got to do is crack the little glass vial inside the plastic housing. So crimp it down, it'll crack and it'll leak out the end, and you can apply it to the car. But before you do that, make sure you clean and clean. So in the kit comes with a prep pad, the alcohol wipe, just clean the surface just so you get the maximum bond possible. I might just add that this is a freshly painted car, so it is quite clean. If your car is a little bit older, you may need to polish out the surface just to get all the micro scratches and contamination out. Now that everything is clean, I'm happy with it, I'm ready to apply my primer. Just smear it evenly across the bar where it will make contact with the part. If you apply primer where it's unwanted, just grab your alcohol wipes and that will clean up the residue, leaving nothing behind. Now that I've waited a minute or 2, we can apply the part. All you're gonna do is peel off all the tape, line up the nub on the bottom and push it against the car and hold it for a couple of minutes if you can. Now that we have our delete kit on the car, it's time to pair it up with a number plate bracket that suits your number plate style. So what that means is, because it's a 2-part mounting solution, you have the plinth to suit the car, and you need also a number plate bracket to suit your number plate. So we're going to be installing Victorian Europe plates. That's the same size as the slimline. So I'll grab my slimline bracket, attach it to the plate, and then the number plate can bolt onto that. So no matter what number plate you have, pair it up. We pretty much have one for every plate. Now that that's out the way, all you're gonna do is attach the plates into the mounting points using the bolt that's already there. Before I install the bracket, I just want to point out, if you are going to run a more heavier plate, say these Victorian 6 digits, they're quite large and they're made of steel, it's probably recommended for you to have a secondary mount bit underneath or on top because of the weight. Maybe even signatures that are frayed, they're also quite heavy. If you are going to use the tape only, you want to wait at least 24 hours for everything to cure before mounting a plate. All I'm going to do now is take these bolts out, put it through the bracket in any of the slots that you choose, and pair it up with any of the brass mounting points to get your desired plate. Now that the bracket's on, these slimline plates are quite easy to install. Just line up the 4 corner holes with the bracket. We're going to put a fresh cover on as well, so we'll put that over the top. And we're going to use our optional security screws, so that way you can sandwich everything else with the anti-theft feature. And that's how you install our tape-only Plinth Elite kit paired with our non-plate bracket to get this no drill, tape-on only with a nice clean floating look. And if you're using small plates, it will hide behind those so you don't get excess plastic. And also, if you go through a Plinth plate, it's protected by a security screw which requires a security key. So I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching.